Hi everyone, we're back, refreshed after a long summer break and ready to cozy into a new season with you. September brings a shift in pace, a chance to reset, to welcome fresh ideas and to share brand new content we've been brewing. So think of this as your comfy armchair moment. Now today, we're talking about sisterhood and friendships, especially female friendships in midlife. This is such a rich, emotional, and necessary topic. At a time when many women are navigating big changes and transitions in their lives, transitions such as career shifts, caregiving, breakups, divorce, and even identity shifts, real connection becomes more than a nice to have. It becomes vital. There's something sacred about sisterhood, especially in midlife. And when the roles we've played start to shift, when our bodies start to change and our families evolve and our careers pivot, the one thing we often crave most is connection. Not surface level small talk connection, real connection. The kind that holds you when you fall apart and celebrates you when you rise again. And it's funny, but in our 20s and 30s, friendships were often built around convenience. So around work, around school runs, around parenting. But in midlife, friendship becomes a choice. It's an intentional act. It's a lifeline, almost. And I've heard from so many women say, I feel lonely even though I'm surrounded by people. Or my old friendships don't fit who I am now, or they don't fit who I am anymore. And that makes sense. Because just like we have evolved, or just like we evolve, our friendships also need to evolve. So sisterhood in midlife is less about how many friends you have on social media or on Facebook or on Instagram, and more about how seen you feel. It's about that friend who checks in even when you go quiet. It's about that friend who lets you be messy, but lets you also be real. And it's about the one who says, I've been there too, and I will be your support system. And sometimes we have to make the first move, because sometimes we have to reconnect with someone that we have drifted from and extend ourselves to say yes to that invite, or even be bold enough to admit that I miss that deep connection. And then ask them if they would like to grab a coffee. Because sisterhood isn't always easy. And the thing is, it requires vulnerability, it requires reciprocity, and it also requires forgiveness. But when it's real, it's so filling, it's medicine, and it reminds you that you're not alone. If you've been missing that kind of friendship, this is your reminder that you deserve it. And it's never too late to find your people, to build your circle, to be deeply and fiercely known and understood. So tell me in the comments, who's that one woman in your life you're grateful for? Or that one connection you're ready to nurture again. And if this resonated with you, then share it with your friends, share it with family, share it with a sister friend who's walked the road with you, or someone you want to reconnect with. And don't forget to subscribe for more real talk about midlife, about meaning, and about connection. Because you don't have to do life alone. Your circle is out there. Go find them, or better yet, go build it. See you soon.